Make sure you subscribe my channel and turn on the notifications by clicking this bell icon so you may not miss any videos that I post.
Hello everyone, this is Opposite Work and welcome back to another video and episode probably of Coding with APIs. So in this episode guys, we are just going to check the replies of a comment. So everyone going to comment on a video, but they are going to have some replies, so we are going to check that. So in the last episode we just went through the only comments, not the replies. So in this episode we are going to do that. So for that we just go into comments and the list, so that's what we're going to check. So head over, so this is where the YouTube data API we're going to checking from the last few episodes. So for that we are in the comments, and inside the comment the list, so we're going to check the code. So it's asking for two parameters. One is the parent ID, which is nothing but the ID of a comment, and the next is the snippet. So I'm going to show you how to get these two. So snippet is the part, it's just a string, it's a default one, so it just only need to copy that, and here we need to get the everything. This is going to be the only one, the comment. So if you click this execute button, so it will be showing the what results going to be displayed. So this is one of my commented ID, so the name of the user should be around here. So let me show you. Okay, so Attack Dopus has commented something about a bug that he got during something about a building customer. Okay, so that's what he did. So we're gonna do the this thing. Now we're going to start the programming. So this is the template that we're going to use. So okay, to get this parent ID we should get back to the older project where we're going to check for comments. So that's the comment ID. How do we gonna get to get this comment ID? We need to search for a video that's right here. So we should include both these files. So first we need to search for a video and get the video ID. So next, using video ID we're gonna search for the comments and get the comment IDs. So for each comment they're gonna have replies. If there are 0 replies, we're gonna ignore that, and if there are some replies then we're gonna send the request and get the output out. So that's what we're gonna do in this one. So the template common one. So let me load this up and you'll be seeing. Okay, here's the run in Firefox. Okay, Coding with APIs episode number 7, and it will be, and one more thing, I have made some changes into the index files guys. That's wrong. I just added to the index to get the direct links. So if you check my GitHub repository, and from now it wouldn't be like this, only this will be as it is, but these files are going to have the direct links like Git. So it's gonna have its own link in here. So both these files gonna have their own links, not the other things. Okay, so that's what I want to say. I'll be showing you while in the end of the video. So let's get started. So first thing, we just included the files. So one is about researching a video and one is to get the comments. So let's start the work. So first thing, I haven't made a function, I think so. Okay, I think it should be loaded right here. So okay, we have a keyword where someone is going to search for a video. So for example, if we type some Minecraft videos, and he clicks the submit button, then we have to start the search. So to do that I have a function. Whenever someone clicks the button, it's going to launch this function. So we're just going to copy this. So it says button clicked, search comments replies. It's not the comment, it's comment replies by video ID. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's save this and let's start it from here. So okay, we just starting with the function like a constructor one. So it's just a function of constructor. Nice. Okay, now here we are gonna start the code. First thing, we need to call the keyword. We need to get the keyword. So keyword which is equal to and which is inside this video ID, right? So which is in the input of search bar. So we're gonna get the search bar from here. So document get element by ID, and the ID of that is search bar and we're gonna get the value of that. So yeah, the value that has been entered inside this input will be stored in here, in the keyword. So now we're gonna send that as a the keyword as thing to this function right here. So we're gonna search for the videos using that keyword. We're gonna do that. Okay, it's keywords, and it's gonna search and return some video IDs, right? So let me head over here and the video IDs. So we have also the comment code already built, so if you just following my videos you'll be getting known what I'm doing. Okay, so this is not the right way to do it right here. So it's video ID and it's an array, so I'm gonna start with I, and we're gonna create an array variable of I equals 0. So it's better to give in a 0 value by default, and if you can run the loop that would be nice. So, okay, let me get some indentation right here. So here we're gonna run for loop, and I equals 0 and semicolon I less than length of the video ID. So we should be doing this video dot length I plus plus. So I should be giving the for brackets here and here. Now we're gonna tab space. So we're gonna search for the video ID and we're gonna get the comments ID, which will be stored in this one. Okay, so but actually before we get into that, only we need to do is we're gonna run another loop, and again it start from 0 and do the same thing. So I'm gonna do that from here for I loop. So, and I think it's better to have another function, another thing like z equals 0. So it should be right here z. So I'm gonna change everything to z. Okay, so in spite of doing the video IDs, I'm going to do with the comment IDs. So because after doing this we're going to get the comment IDs, right? So I'm gonna get these comment IDs from here. Oops, okay, right here. Okay, now it's going to be run. So first thing we need to check if the replies are something like greater than 0. So I'm going to have this thing. So I made an array. Where is it? Okay, let me check here. Okay, commented total reply count. This is what we're gonna do. So you just gonna copy all this stuff and paste it right here, and it should be greater than 0. So I is changed to be j. Okay, so every time the reply count is going to be checked. If it is greater than 0, then we are going to call the function that is required. So it's time to just run and check what's going to happen, and I'm going to say something like alert. So we should check if it's going to work. So we know that there are no errors. Let's start some debugging right now. So Minecraft videos and display to be 25. So let's click the submit button and there should be no errors. Okay, it says working. It just alerted. It's alerted time. Okay, it's again. Okay, let me go to the console. It's better to open the console to debug very quickly. Okay, so no errors, everything is fine. So let's continue the work. So now we're going to start framing the code. So since it's a custom function, let's make semicolon there. Doesn't matter what we do. So now we're going to start another function. Okay, and open parentheses and the flower brackets back again. And do you know what this function does? This does get the replies of a comment. So just we already named a function like this, so we just named it as comments on your video code. So we're just gonna copy that and have it right here. So instead of comments, I'm gonna say it as replies on your video. Comment replies on your video. So that's what we're gonna be, and I'm gonna pass a YouTube channel ID as a parameter, and max value is equal to some 10. Okay, so we can work that now. So I have some code already done for that, so we're gonna just copy the older code and we're gonna make changes to that. Okay, so okay, hold for UI. Okay, so, okay, that's fine, that's fine. So we're gonna get all this off from here, and guys, I just made this code in the last episodes, so this is going to be the basic thing that we are going to do every time. So this is common for everything. So only thing we're going to make changes, I mean, I'll show you the basic code that we are going to use every time, so you may not confused while I'm doing that. So let me get rid of that from here. Okay, so this is the basic code we are going to work every time when we do. Okay, so this code, I mean, this function is a inbuilt function. I'm not going to show from every episode. I'm telling you that I'm not going to show you this. So YouTube channel ID and everything will be now ours, but in spite of this is not thing, we are just not passing the YouTube channel ID, but we are passing the comment ID. So I'm gonna change it to the comment ID, and that's what we're gonna do. So first let's get to the URL first. So we have the URL in the comments list, so just head over to that. I'll be pasting that link in the GitHub repos, so just head out there, you can find the links. So first thing, we need to place the URL that sends the request. So inside the data, first we need to add the key, so which is the key that, and the next thing we need to have passed is the parent ID, and which is the comment ID that's we're going to get from here. Okay, and the next thing is the part, and that's the string part. It's a default one, it doesn't take any variables, I mean, it's just a snippet, so it's better to copy from here, so we just get any spelling mistakes or other things capitalized and all the servers will not be occur. Okay, we have one more thing that is about the maximum results. Since we are taking the max up, so we're gonna find it right here. So it's the maximum results, so that's what we're gonna take. So there are other more options if you want to work out. So let me show you. So text format, you can have both the things. By default we're going to get the HTML, that's what we need, and page token, I did this specification. So we are not working with the tokens right now. If you're going with the IDs like client IDs and all those things, you should be doing that. So we have everything up ready. So parent ID should have the I as a capital. Okay, right. So the parameters are set to pass into this URL, and the next thing we need to check if so before we get into that, I need to declare some arrays. As we know, array should be declared every time when you use that, but actually the temp has been declared before here. So you see, I have declared everywhere. So from these episodes I'm not going to declare anymore this, because when you use these things, these are already set as global. So if you use that, there is no need of declaring again and again, so just you need to declare them. So okay, let me remove this off, and temporary variable has been declared, so we just call the function from here. So copy over here and paste it right here, semicolon. So inside that we need to pass the parameters. So to get that we need to pass the comment ID. So every time it's asked, I'm gonna send the comment ID, which is of J, not side, sorry. So if it's working, so let me check, refresh the page.